Okay, so this is in front. So you have the frontal bone. Then behind the frontal bone, you have two bones. At the middle or center, more at the midline, so you have your parietal bone. And at this side, you have your temporal bone. Then the parietal bone, kung natin na vertex, taas ang portion sa parietal bone, we now have the parietal eminence. Parietal eminence. And behind, you now have the occipital bone. Although if you're going to have this one, kung sumpay na siya, this portion here at the back is now considered as the squamous part or squamous portion of the occipital bone. Squamous portion or squamous part of the occipital bone. So, behind side mo head. Okay, then superiorly you have these three sutures. We're going to look at one in front, so we call that now as the coronal suture. One that is found behind, or at the back you have your lambdoid suture.
Lambdoid.
Okay, then between the two sutures, you have this your sagittal suture. Your sagittal suture. Okay, next. There's inferior. Okay, with regards to the inferior, so this portion here will be the maxillary bone, and this one will be the palatine bone. Palatine na siya. Okay, so here, na you have a certain opening there. Kaya kung i-point, opening ba? So you have your incisive foramen. So behind your incisor. So behind your incisor ng teeth, you have your incisive foramen, ang buhok. Then surrounding the foramen, flat surface yan, diba? So we call that na as your incisive fossa. Fossa.
Hindi ko maklaro ka ito naman. Panirang yan.
So foramen ang opening, and then flat surface of the fossa. Okay. Then this portion here, so maxillary bone that is connected to the palatine bone. So we call this now as the palatine process of the maxillary bone. Palatine process of the maxillary bone. And then this one will be your horizontal plate of the palatine bone. Horizontal plate of palatine bone. And then at the side you have this opening. You have two openings at the side. So the one that is more found anteriorly and more greater in size, so we call this your greater palatine foramen. And the one that is found behind, smaller in size, so that will be your lesser palatine foramen. Greater and lesser palatine foramen. Next.
Greater or lesser?
So you have a certain opening here at the midline. So we call this one as posterior siya as the posterior nasal aperture. Posterior nasal aperture. Still, if you're going to look inside sa posterior nasal aperture, you have still the vertical structure. So we call that the boomer. Then at this side, you still have your concave. Your inferior and middle nasal concave. If we're going to look at it. And concave, we're going to look at it. So posterior nasal aperture. Posterior has a posterior. We're going to lapus niya from the posterior towards the here. Okay. Then behind the at the side of the aperture, at the side, this side, we now have this structure. We call that now as the medial pterygoid plate of the sphenoid bone. The medial pterygoid plate of the sphenoid bone. And then lateral to this medial, this one, we now have the lateral pterygoid plate of the sphenoid bone. The lateral pterygoid plate of the sphenoid bone. Okay. So between the medial and lateral pterygoid plate at the superior portion, superior if ana ang position na. So superior kani siya. You have again a flattened surface. So we call that surface na sure scaphoid fossa. So you have your scaphoid fossa. Ano? And then behind sa scaphoid fossa, kani siya ni sharp pointed portion behind posteriorly. So we call this now as the spine of the sphenoid bone. Spine of the sphenoid bone. Okay. Next, behind the posterior nasal aperture behind at the center midline kani siya. Kita tayo. Okay, behind there kani siya. We call this part now as the basilar part of the occipital bone. The basilar part. And within your basilar part, okay, then you have a certain protrusion here somewhere a little bit posterior, basta na yung protrusion at the center. We call that as your pharyngeal tubercle. Pharyngeal tubercle. Okay, then behind the basilar part, so we have here your largest opening, so you have your foramen magnum. Okay, beside the foramen magnum, na kay kaning concave na structure, so we call this structure na as the occipital condyles. The occipital condyles. Okay, next. Behind the foramen magnum going posteriorly towards external occipital protuberance, there is a crest. So we call that crest now as the external occipital crest. External occipital crest. Okay, here. Now, okay, let's proceed to other parts. Temporal bone. Okay, this portion here. Ano siya? A portion, so we call that part now as the mandibular fossa of the temporal bone. Mandibular fossa. Okay. Then anterior to your mandibular fossa, kani siya?
Anterior.
You now have your anterior tubercle. Anterior tubercle in front.
Anterior tubercle.
Okay. Behind the mandibular fossa, nice slender na sharp structure na siya. So again, same mo itong ikuan kanina, you have your styloid process of the temporal bone. Then slightly posterior and lateral to your styloid process, this one you have your mastoid process of the temporal bone. Okay, then there's portion there that goes padung yan in a direction. So we call those the entire thing as the petrous part of the temporal bone. So nag-ano, the whole thing na nag-ana. Kung imo nang tanaw dere, nag-ana, petrous gapon na siya. So lapos na siya here. Oh, familiar mo terms, petrosal, petros, so that will be the petrous part of the temporal bone. Ayan. Sa may mistas na. Okay, next. Let's proceed now to the foramens. Your lost CJH. So, behind or not, at the side of your basilar part, you have a foramen there. And we call that foramen na short, foramen lacerum. Okay, besides your basilar part. Okay, then from the foramen lacerum, moving lateral, this one, you now have your foramen ovale. And then, behind the ovale, there's a small opening behind. So we call that opening as foramen spinosum. Foramen spinosum. Okay, then behind the foramen spinosum at the petrous part of the temporal bone, we still have an opening spectra there. We call that opening as the carotid canal. This is where your internal carotid artery will go inside the skull. So you have this carotid canal. And then, behind the carotid canal, we still have an opening there. We call that opening now as the jugular foramen. And go as you have your jugular foramen. Yeah. And then, medial to your jugular foramen, which is called lateral to the occipital condyle, we have again a foramen there. We call that foramen as your hypoglossal canal. Hypoglossal canal. And then, behind sa occipital condyle, we still have a foramen there. Kanina mas klaro ni siya. This one, kanina foramen. So we call those foramen now opening now your condylar canal. Condylar canal. Yeah. Okay, next. Okay, within your mastoid process and your styloid process, you have an opening. We call that opening now as your stylomastoid foramen. Within your mastoid process and your outside the process, the mastoid process, you have your stylomastoid foramen. Over here, any questions?